So, porn is normal? Bring it to the ring. So Catholic teaching is based on two things: faith and reason. Not faith alone, not reason alone. God is both rational and beyond our reason. Look at our bodies, look at our brains, look at the solar system. Seems pretty rational to me.
Pretty rational.
So in honor of that, we're going to come at this heinous lie from both sides: faith and reason. Pornography is a poison. It's a drug. Your brain is a supercomputer, like a really amped up supercomputer. And it took a supercomputer 40 minutes to run 1 second of human brain activity. For example, I need Wi-Fi. Our brain has 5 billion neurons, 1 trillion glia cells, and 4 miles of blood vessels. And it's wired to survive. It's wired for intimacy. And what does porn do? It gives us intimacy that is anonymous, free, effortless, empty. It gives us trash, guys. By watching it, our brain's kicking the gear, bonding us to the images on the screen, downloading them to our hard drive, which creates a compulsion to pornography. We crave more of it, more hardcore versions of it, just to feel normal, exactly like a mood-altering drug. Also, when accompanied with masturbation, chemicals are released into your brain, giving you a high, which is highly addictive. Our brains crave what we think is intimacy, but really, it's just craving that high. Studies show people and activities you used to care about seem less important. It changed your expectations of love and relationships. Porn kills love. Pornography promises endless excitement, immediate satisfaction, easy intimacy. It's a liar and a thief. The more porn someone consumes, the more they tend to withdraw emotionally from real people and rely on it. Eventually, real people don't cut anymore, and real relationships, they seem impossible, which leads to isolation, loneliness, and more porn. See the vicious cycle? Porn consumers also experience increased secrecy, less intimacy, and more depression. It's almost like regularly doing something you're not proud of in secret is bad for you psychologically. For both guys and girls, a porn habit often comes with body image issues, poor self-image, relationship problems, insecurity, and again, depression. Increasing numbers of couples in counseling so that porn causes problems in their relationship. Studies show that porn is linked to less stability, increased infidelity, and greater likelihood for divorce. A study taking place over a 6-year period found that porn was the second strongest indicator that the marriage would suffer. Porn is harmless? False. Porn portrays both men and women as mere objects with a single purpose: to give and receive pleasure. This fake perception affects how we view people in our real life. Statistics show 88% of the most popular porn videos contain violence, 49% verbal aggression. 95% of women are portrayed as neutral or enjoying it. How twisted is that? Porn shows victims of violence who accept or even enjoy being hurt. The viewer is fed the lie that people like to be treated that way. And it changes how we treat people and how we expect to be treated. But here's the good news. The same processes that can shape the brain in one direction can shape it to another. If you feed the brain positive images and authentic love, that's what it's going to crave. And that leads me to round 2, faith. St. Paul says each of us should treat our bodies with holiness and honor, not in the passion of lust. Why? Well, we're temples of the Holy Spirit. We're made in the image and likeness of God. St. John Paul the Great said a human person should never be used just as a means to an end. And because we are a person, we're irreplaceable. We're unique. And to use a person as an object degrades them to a thing. Pretty messed up, huh? To take someone who's made in the image and likeness of God, throw them on a screen, turn them into an anonymous, nameless thing to satisfy our own desires? The 2 greatest commandments are: 1, shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. And 2, love your neighbor as yourself. St. John Paul the Great said our command to love is rooted in who we are. We were made for love. We want to love. We crave love. Love is normal. It's not twisted like porn. Love is willing the good of another. Are you willing the good of another when 88% of the most popular porn videos are violent? Are you willing the good of another when 49% of them is verbal abuse? How is that love? Degrading a person to this level is hurtful to us. It hurts others and hurts our relationship with God. We hear Jesus say, "You have heard it said, you shall not commit adultery. But I say to you, Everyone who looks at a woman with lust has committed adultery with her in his heart. Lust is a disordered view of the person. It's not the norm. Sexting, sending nudes, reading trashy novels hurts everyone involved and promotes that industry. We're in a battle. The war is raging. The church is the field hospital. Christ is the surgeon, and we're the soldiers falling left and right. The greatest injury, it isn't getting wounded. It's not getting back up. We need soldiers. We need you. The church needs you. So hit that field hospital and get back in the fight. So to wrap it all up, guys, here's the facts. Porn is normal? False. It doesn't harm anyone? False. We're hardwired for it? False. Does it affect relationships? Yes. Does it affect our brain? Yes. Does it affect a child's view of sex? Yes. Porn is normal? Do yourself a favor, flush it down the drain. I love you guys.